In today's class, we'll try to understand variables. Floating point data type, remaining points, I hope you can read from material. No need to waste time. You got clarity. Please read yourself, okay? What do you say? Can you read material now? Yesterday I shown you where the points are there in material. What is the page number? Page number 16 to 23. Yeah? Okay. Second Xerox material, page number 16 to 23. Plus remaining pages. Okay. So remaining, please try to read yourself. Okay, now. So in today's class, we'll try to understand the rest topic, that is variable related. Okay, data types related topics we completed. So yesterday I have explained you rest of the points also. Just I want you read once. Need of this chapter, data types. What is data type? Types of data types, its purpose and hierarchy chart. Explain why do we have 8 primitive data types and 7 reference data types. Explanation on each data type. Comparison with C language. Okay. So summary chart and data types, name, size, range and default values. These are 6 points. Please read from material and you will understand. Now, when should we use a data type? Can you tell me? When should we use a data type in the program? For creating program, do we need data type? Come on. When I should use a data type? I must use a data type only when we need to create variable. Wherever value presence is there, their data type will come into picture. For creating variable, for creating parameter, for creating return type, and for creating object. So totally 4 places we will use data type. For creating variable, for creating parameter, for creating return type, and for creating object. Look at here. Okay. I'm going to create one variable here. Let's say int a equal to 10. Now look at there. For creating variable, I need data type. I'm creating one method here. Static void m1 of. This method wants some input. For creating parameter int p, I need a data type. Okay, then next I'll also use data type for represent return type. Okay, this is return type. So when you want to return some value, return some 50. Okay, for returning value we use return type. Understand where to use data type? We use data type for creating variable and for creating parameter and for creating a return type. So we use data type. Hope you all understand. Rebuji, got clarity? Yeah? Then next. Now, today we are going to understand some important programming section. That is, what is variable, what the use of variable, syntax for creating variable, compiler and JVM activities, and the limitation of variable. It's a solution. As a solution, we need to learn array. What is array? How to create an array and how to use that array in the program. Limitation of array and what is solution. Okay. And then next, what is user defined data type or custom data type? To solve array problem, we need user defined data type, that is called class. So what is a class and why class is called user defined data type? Okay, sample program to create a class as an user defined data type. So these topics we need to complete today and tomorrow. Today may be fully not completed. Today and tomorrow, 2 days it will take to complete. And tomorrow also we are going to understand what is an object, what is a class, what is an instance. So by tomorrow class completed, we are getting full clarity on what we are going to do in Java, and also we'll get introduction to object oriented programming by tomorrow class. Okay, so please try to concentrate in today class. Today class topic is little heavy concept. Okay, now please be patient and please understand. Today topic is very tough topic. Look at here, just I completed when should we use data type. I hope it's not there in the material. Can you please write this point? This point not there in material, write somewhere. Completed, Anna? Now today we try to understand variable related. Look at there. These are the points you need to understand under variable. Variable related points. Look, read once. Read once all points. PV means primitive variable, RV means referenced variable. Okay. Now let's start. What is a variable? What the use of variable? Come on. What is a variable? A variable is nothing but a bottle. Your water bottle there, na? Your bowl, some bowl or water bottle or glass, something container. What is a variable? Container. So according to Java, what is a variable? A variable is a memory, nothing but space. You know, container will take some space, bottle will take some space. So variable is also taking some space. A variable is a named memory location, like memory box. Variable is represented by a box with some name. So a variable is a named memory location. Name, one name should be there. What is the use of this variable? It is used for storing a value, mathematical value, and also combination of multiple values. We call it as what? Object. Na? Already in data type chapter video I shown you. So multiple values combination is called object. So it is used for storing a value or object reference. A variable is a named memory location. It is used for storing a value or object reference. Okay, na? Then how you are storing this value or object reference? Permanently or temporarily? Temporarily during program execution. So what is a variable? What the use of variable? A variable is a named memory location. It is used for storing a value or object reference temporarily during program execution. Next point. So how can we create a variable? How can I create variable? To create variable, we need data type. Na? So a variable is created by using a data type. Hey, we have two data types, primitive data types and reference data types, right? So now primitive data type, we will use which data type, primitive data type or reference data type, depending on your requirement. If you want to store mathematical value, we use primitive data type. If you want to store object reference, we use reference data type. Okay, primitive data type means which primitive data type? We have 8 based on the type of value you wanted to store. So now a variable is created by using data type, either by using primitive data type or by using reference data type. It means to create a variable, we can use any of the 8 primitive data types: byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean, based on the value we want to store. Okay, based on the value you want to store. It's not your own decision, based on the value you want to store. The next, based on the we can use any of the 7 reference data type based on the object we want to store: array, class, interface, enum, annotation, abstract class, final class. Any of these you can use to store value based on the object reference you wanted to store. So how can you create a variable? A variable is created by using a data type, either using primitive data type or reference data type. Okay, then tell me what is the basic syntax to create variable. If you want to create variable, you must use a data type following by variable name, semicolon. data type, variable name, semicolon. Then if you write semicolon, this variable do not have any value. So I want to store some value. So assignment operator we must use. Single equal to is called assignment operator, not equal to operator. Assignment operator, value, semicolon. Now the question, a variable can be created by using data type. It may be primitive data type or it may be reference data type. Then if you take primitive data type, then what happened? If you take reference data type, what happened? So this data type can be primitive data type or reference data type. If we choose a primitive data type, inside this variable name, what I can store? A value. What is that value? Object reference value or mathematical value? Mathematical value, 10, 20, 30 like this. Okay, we can store single mathematical value. Now, next, if we choose a reference data type, what I can store? Reference data type will allows us to store what? Reference of the object. So we have to store object reference. Sir, if it is a mathematical value, I can write 10, 20, 30, but it is the object reference, what I can write? You don't generate object reference. Object reference is generated by a special keyword called what? New. Object is created by using new keyword. Sir, I don't know how to create object using new keyword. I also don't know. I have by hearted, you also by heart and remember. At this situation, you by heart remember. I also by hearted and remember. Okay, how to use new keyword and all, how to create object. That is the next sessions, na? Right? This session target is what? How to generate object reference by using new keyword. You understand what is a variable, why variable, how to create a variable, basic syntax to create variable. Now some examples let us see now. For example, I am writing int a equal to 5. So tell me the statement creating reference variable, primitive variable, PV na RV na? Come on, everyone. Is it create primitive variable or reference variable? It is creating primitive variable. How can I say it is a primitive variable? Because I am using the data type int. Right? Int means what? Primitive data type. Now, a variable created by using primitive data type is called primitive variable. If we create primitive variable, what value you are allowed to assign? Primitive value. What the primitive value? 5. So below statement shows creating a primitive data type variable int a equal to 5. Yeah. Sir, how to create reference variable? None of your business. That is not the correct topic. Current topic. If I touch the topic, you will die. Tomorrow onwards, you don't come to class. So you first understand concept, later we'll understand horrible stories. Am I going fast? Am I going fast? All people understand up to now? Now the question. I am open the program. In the program, I am creating one variable. Alt Fn Java test 203 copy paste to. Int a equal to 10. Babu, all people should think. When you write one statement in the program, the statement reading by you. Come on. Are you writing the statement by you? Yes. Are you reading the statement only you? No. When you compile this program, you are compiling, right? 1 minute, Rabbi. Every day I'm forgetting. 1 minute. Hey, sorry, who is that person name? Hey, Shibam, identifier variable, what question you are asking, buddy? A is identifier, name is identifier. The memory created with the name A is variable. Variable is memory, its name is. Understand my question? Memory is variable. The name of the memory is identifier, okay? A is memory. And the memory, sorry, A is identifier. Memory created by the data type int is variable. The name of the variable is A. Okay, Vidyasagar. Okay, you are asking me to, can I join Java real-time projects? When now? Why you are going to Java real-time project course? For learning, for doing? You are in ABCD, you wanted to complete MCA. You want to complete diploma. What, buddy, what question you are asking? You are in LKG, but you are asking me, sir, can I join a diploma? Can I join PG? Can I do PhD? Can I do masters? You are asking. Come on, buddy. Come on. Wake up. Grow up. What questions you are asking? I don't understand. I am very this much innocent way. If you ask questions, how can you survive in the society above? Okay. Come back. So now I'm writing one statement int a equal to 10. Now tell me, if I write int a equal to 10, this line is reading by whom now? Compiler software, right? This line is reading by compiler software. When you run Java C, test03.java, compiler software will go to test02 Java file, reading class name, reading main method, then reading int a equal to 10. Tell me, compiler should understand this line. You cannot write however you like. Then further, JVM Java test03. Then JVM is also going into this class and then going to main method and going to int a equal to 10. Okay. So compiler and JVM reading this line int a equal to 10. Now we need to understand how compiler understand the statement int a equal to 10, how JVM understand the statement int a equal to 10. Are you ready? Tell me what the job of compiler I told you. What is the job of compiler? Compiler is responsible for allocating memory or verifying the syntax. Come on, sir. Everyone should answer. What is the job of compiler? Compiler is responsible for verifying the syntax, whereas JVM is responsible for allocating memory. In your academics, many of the time faculties used to tell, compiler allocates memory here. Compiler never ever allocates memory. Compiler job is only verifying syntaxes. Okay, then now try to answer. What compiler verifies syntax? Compiler here will verify 4 points. Number one, what is this int called? What is this int is called? Data type. This data type existed or not? What is this A? What is this A? A is identifier. A is a identifier. What is this 10? Literal. Okay. So compiler software placing totally 4 rules. Understand. Rule number 1. It will verify syntax wise. It will verify data type int existed or not. Second rule. Is name created by following identifier rules? By following identifier rules or not, it is checking. The next, the value is valid or not. The value is valid or not, and valid or not, and next, is it compatible to data type? Is it compatible to data type? And is it, last one, and is it lesser range than data type range? Okay, compiler software apply these four rules. Compiler software apply these 5 rules. Now come on, let us apply. First, int, is a data type existed or not? Yes, no problem. Is this a identifier rules are following or not? What are the identifier rules? Identifier rules are what? First rule, it should be letter or digit or special character letter. Next, should not starts with number, no number. Digit identifier should not starts with a digit, yes. Then third, special character should not be there, yes. And next, um, spaces should not be there, yes. And the next, case Java identifier case sensitive, okay, no problem. And next, identifier name should not be keyword, it is not keyword. And identifier cannot be single underscore, yes, it is not single underscore. All 7 rules are satisfied, so it is also valid. The next, okay, rule number 1, rule number 2 valid. Third point, is value valid? Yeah, 10 is a mathematical value valid. And next, is it compatible to data type int? What is its data type? Int data type, 10 data type is int. Int are same type, na? Same type or similar types are called compatible. Now let me tell you one word called compatible. I am giving you a bottle here, okay? I am giving you bottle. In a bottle, I am asking you to pour water. Tell me, water and a bottle are compatible? Yes, water can be stored in bottle. I am giving you mobile, okay? I am giving you mobile. This is a mobile. Asking water to pour in mobile. Hey, no. Is it compatible? No, mobile will be spoiled. So water not compatible. Compatible means can be stored or not. Yes. Okay, int value 10 can be stored in int. Next, is it lesser range than data type? So data type range, int data type range is very huge. You can 9 crores, like minus 9 crores to plus 9 crores, something is there. Then tell me, 10 is in the range of int or not? Yes, it is also valid. Hence, all 5 rules are satisfied. So program successfully compiled and successfully executed. Okay, successfully compiled. Now read all points. Okay, here int is data type, a is a variable name, and 5 is what? Literal. All right, what compiler and JVM will do when they come across a variable creation statement? Int a equal to 5. Compiler verifies whether the variable creation syntax statement is right or wrong. So it is a data type or existed or not, variable name correct or not, and 5 is literal type compatible or not. Okay, then index equal to 5. Compiler is responsible for syntax checking. If syntax is correct, generate bytecode, else it will throw error and it terminates compilation. In a variable creation statement, compiler will verify below 4 rules. Data type existed or not, variable is valid or not as per identifier rules, value type is compatible with the data type or not, value range is less than or equals to data type range or not. Okay, let me ask a question. All people answer. I am writing something like this. Int 1b equal to 20. Is it compiled or not? Everyone answer. Everyone should answer. Int 1b equal to 10. Compiled or not? Not compiled. Compiler software will throw error. Cannot find symbol class int 1. Okay, commenting. Next tell me. I am writing here int b at the rate equal to 20. Is it compiled or not? 1 minute. I am coming to previous line. Int 1 b equal to 20. All people answer. Compiler searching for int 1 is a data type or not? Bolo, bolo, bolo. What's data type? Primitive data types list. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Among these 8 data types, the name int 1 is there? No. If among these 8 data types, int 1 is not there, then it will become what? User defined data type. It is called user defined data type. Who is the user defined data type? Class. So look at that. Compiler throwing error. Cannot find symbol, class int 1. So whenever you write here byte to boolean, it's okay. If you write other than byte to boolean anything here, compiler software will verify. Compiler software will think it is a what data? What is this? It is a class. Remember, okay. Remember, in coming classes you'll understand more. And next, int b at the rate. Now identifier rules are failed. It is throwing error. Identifier expected. Okay. The next. Now I am writing here. Byte c equal to, this is c at the rate, and d equal to, I am writing here true. Allowed? Int d equal to true. Is it allowed? No. True and int are not compatible to each other. True cannot be stored in int, compiler throwing error. Incompatible types, boolean cannot be converted to int. So it's an incompatible type. Next, tell me. Now I am writing here e equal to 10.5. Can you try to answer? 10.5. 10.5 if you take, 10.5 is a number, na? Int is also number. Number compatible. Try to understand my word. Number can be stored in number data type. Int is a number data type. 10.5 is a number. Number compatible. But what is the problem here? 10.5 number is higher range than int data type. It is a number compatible but not in the range. What I am trying to talk here, I am taking a bottle here. Okay, quarter bottle I am taking. You know, right? Quarter bottle, quarter, half, full. Huh? You know, right? Very well. I'm taking quarter bottle. Now I'm trying to store full water, full bottle. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. So then what's the problem? If I'm trying to store full water, full bottle water, then some water will be overflow, possible loss of water. So when you take a lesser range value, if you try to store highest range, there is a possible loss of water. All right. So now 10.5 compiler throw error, incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to int. If you try to convert double to int, it is allowed to store, but this 0.5 is gone, only 10 will be stored. Some value loss, possible loss of conversion. Hope all you understand all 4 rules. When you are creating variable, compiler apply 4 rules. All 4 rules clearly I have shown you. Okay, na? Data type int is valid, variable x is valid, variable 5 is compatible and lesser than value of 2 int data type. Hence, this line is compiled successful. Underscore related thing you didn't understand. Single underscore you cannot use as a variable. Int underscore you cannot write. If I write int underscore, compiler throw error. Okay, Java 9 onwards, underscore is a keyword, so you cannot use as identifier. If I use underscore with combination with another character, underscore a allowed. Okay, underscore 1 allowed. Yeah, it is allowed now. Underscore you can use anywhere. Single underscore you cannot use. Okay, single underscore you cannot use. Underscore beginning, underscore end with one character allowed. Okay, 1 underscore 1 allowed. Okay, multiple underscores, underscore, this is also allowed. All these points we already verified above. I don't know why you people are asking again and again, same points. Already completed questions again and you ask. I don't know. Okay. So then next, what the job of JVM? Compiler is responsible for only syntax checking. Then what the job of compiler? JVM. Compiler software is only responsible for checking given variable creation statement syntax. It will not allocate memory for variable. Okay. Allocating memory for the variable and storing value in that memory is the responsibility of JVM. Okay. Think how JVM will allocate memory, think. Yeah, did you get an idea how JVM are going to allocate memory? And tell me how JVM is allocating memory. If you want to allocate memory, number of bytes information JVM required now. Who will provide that number of bytes memory information? Data type. Now look at that. If you take int a equal to 10, what JVM will do? JVM take the data type first. It is a 4 bytes of memory. Na? Int data type size is 4 bytes, right? You know, na? 4 bytes of memory allocated. Okay. And then name that variable, name this memory with the name A, and store the given value 10 here. That's all. This is JVM work. Okay, now got clarity? Yeah? This is a JVM work. So what compiler do? Compiler will check the syntax valid or not. If syntax is valid, then JVM allocate memory for that variable based on the data type. Okay. Now the question. In the next lines of the code, somewhere I have written system.out.println A. Somewhere I have written A equal to 30. Again, somewhere I have written A equal to SOPLN A. Then tell me, you people should read value of the variable, should modify the value of the variable where according to academics, what the mistake, blunder you are doing, you will look at here. Oh, what the value 10? No. Okay, 10 displayed on the console output to. Okay, dirty eyes you are following, and finally you are getting all wrong answers. Okay, C language will work. C language will follow this style, it will work. But in Java, if you follow this style, you will get wrong answers in the coming classes. When you write SOPLN A, you must not read A value from the declaration line. This is called declaration line. You must not read value from the declaration line. Declaration line meant for only purpose what? Memory allocation. After this work completed, this line job is over. Then A value reading value from where? Memory. From the memory you should read and display. A equal to 30 means, now tell me, here 30 is stored in the A variable. Existing 10 replace with what value? 30. The next SOPLN A, then A value again read from here. The output is 30. You must not read or modify value in the previous lines. You must do everything in the memory. This is a habit you must have. Okay. Now look at here. Now, for a variable creation statement, JVM will allocate memory number of bytes based on the data type. Name this memory with the given name. Store the given value in the memory. For the statement int x equal to 5, JVM will create 4 bytes of memory because data type is in. Named with memory as x. Name this memory with the name x. Stores the given value 5 in this memory as shown below. Int x equal to 5. X memory created 4 bytes with value 5. Now tell me, are you ready to work like a compiler and JVM, or you want to work like a programmer? I promised you, by end of the batch, you can think like a compiler and JVM and project developer. If you can think like a compiler and JVM, automatically you can become project developer. Na? Expecting answer from everyone, please respond. Are you ready to think like a compiler and JVM? Sir, why I need to think like a compiler and JVM? When you attend any company interview, in written test exam, question paper will give to you. Tell me. Now the interviewer will ask you, what is the output from below program by giving laptop? Huh? Come on, come on. We'll give laptop and JDK software and asking, okay, type that program here, tell me answer. Huh? Bangar Konda. Abuji. There, Abuji. No, right? You have to see the program and you have to find the answer by your own. Is it a compile time error or runtime error? You have to check and you have to find, right? So now finally tell me, if you wanted to pass interview, you must always think like a compiler and JVM. Then only you can pass interview. So when a variable creation statement found, how compiler think, how JVM think, you should know. Hope I have given that clarity to all, right? Shall I move to the next point? Shall I go to next point? Bujay, are you able to hear me? Shall I go to next point? Now my question is, okay, JVM allocating memory and store the value 5 here, accepted. Now think, will JVM store the given value 5 as it is in the decimal format like that? Can JVM store the given value 5 as it is in the decimal format like that? No. JVM storing this memory inside RAM and it is operating by OS. Tell me, OS understandable language is what? Binary data. That means it can store data only in zeros and ones format. Now tell me now. Zeros and ones format only it can understand. Then tell me, will JVM store given value in the decimal format as it is? It means, will JVM store 5 as 5 directly? No. JVM internally converts the given decimal value to its equivalent binary number. For example, JVM will store the value 5 as 0101. How it can be converted? Okay, how it can be converted to binary number? Very simple calculation. In your childhood already you learn. In mathematics, one more time I am trying to tell. Okay, now you take value 5. Now if you want to convert decimal value to 5, just divide by 2 and find remainder. Divide 2 fours. Remainder is what? 1. Then again divide 2 twos. Remainder is what? 1. Again divide 2 ones, 1. Until the remainder comes either 1 or 0, you should keep divide by 2. Then now you take 1, 2 fours, 2 0, 0 remainder. And next 2 ones, 2. Okay, na? Nothing is remaining, na? Okay, until you are getting remainder 1 or 0, you should keep on work. Now tell me, you have to read values from down to up, right, left to right. Okay, that means you are right 1 0 1. Listen, memory represented in bytes format na 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. Okay, 8 bits. Vidya Sagar, you forgot your mathematics. Better go join on LKG once again. Na? What do you say? Do you agree? Once again, go and read divide divisions. Search in Google LKG level divisions. 5 how to divide, buddy? 2 fours. 2 twos are 2 fours. 2 twos are 2 fours, right? 2 twos. What? No. 5 how divided by 2 you are telling. What right here? 2 ones, right? I need to join LKG. Yeah? You ask question wrong. Huh? Okay. How 4-1 coming you are asking me. Right. So you must correct my mistake, right? I should join LKG. Na? Good boy. Tell me. 2 twos 4, remainder is 1. 2 ones 2, remainder is 0. Now 1 0 1. And now tell me. Finally 0 0. Now remaining 8 bits. Now 8 bits means. Now tell me. So 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. 8 bits came na? 1 extra coming. Today I'm in full sleeping mode. So here one. So tell me, what is the 5 binary representation? Everybody got clarity? Yeah? 5 binary representation is 4 zeros, 0 1 0 1. This is the one way of calculation. Another way of calculation is like this. You can take multiplies of 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. What are the multiplies of 2? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, and 2 power 7. Okay, na? What the meaning of these values? And tell me. Last one is 128. 2 power 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 64, 8 2s are 16. Next, 16, 32, 64, and then 128. Okay, and now these are the bits. These are the values representing bits. One 28, 64, yeah, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. And now you need to do one thing. You need to count. Okay, you need to count which numbers if I add, I'll get 5. 4 and 1 you add, will get 5. Then those 2 bits you enable. Those 2 bits you enable. Remaining all bits you place 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remaining all bits you place 0. Because these bits I don't want. Okay, na Babu? So there are 2 ways of generating binary number from the given decimal number. Number 1, divide by 2, or consider 2 power, and then you take that number. Whatever the bits you add, you will get that decimal number. You take them as a 1. Remaining bits you make it as zeros. So these are 2 ways. Okay. Now I wanted to teach you how the memory allocated. If you write int a equal to 5, then what happened? Int is how many bytes of memory? Int is 4 bytes of memory. What the meaning of 4 bytes? 4 divisions will come. First box, second box, third box, and fourth box. Enana? Understand? So this is 4 bytes memory. Variable name is A. The bytes numbers are start from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then next tell me. Here, these 4 bytes must be filled with 5 binary number. Now tell me, these bytes are filled left to right or right to left? Which direction the bytes will be filled? Come on. These bits are filled from 1 to 4 or 4 to 1. Which direction they will fill? Left to right? Okay, left to right if you fill 1, 0, 1. Tell me, remaining all bits must be filled with what? 0, 0, 0, 0, right? Okay, tell me, when 0 is adding right side, the value position changing, na? The value face is changing, na? Hello? The value face is changing, right? So tell me, which side I need to add? You must not add left to right. You must fill right to left. 1, 0, 1. Remaining all, you must add what? Zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then remaining all should fill with zeros. Everybody got clarity here? So now that is what the diagram I have shown here. So this is a shortcut memory diagram for our understanding. This is a full cut memory diagram given by background JVM allocate. Right. So please read all points. 12 points, all 12 points completed. Okay, all you people understand how JVM store data in a decimal form? Can JVM store data in decimal format? Rahul, what is the name? Nikhil. Can JVM store data in decimal form? What is the answer? No. Okay, Rahul, from which byte the bits are filling? From last to first. Why last to first? Because 0, if you add it to left side, there is no meaning. If you add to right side, there is a meaning changing. That's why. Okay. Hope all people understand. What the difference between primitive variable and reference variable? Primitive variable, the variable created by primitive data type is called primitive variable. The variable created by reference data type is called reference variable. Primitive variable meant for storing one mathematical value. Reference variable meant for storing one object reference. So now with this knowledge, hope you all got full clarity on variable working, right? So this from 8th point to 12th point, you should feel it, okay? You should feel it. Compiler related points I can show you. JVM related points I cannot show you. That is a concept, you have to feel it. Now I am trying to go for next topic. Ready? Primitive data type variable creation, problem and solution. Okay, first point we are completing now. And tell me, primitive data type variable creation. How to create a primitive data type? For example, I want to store a value called 1. I want to store a value called 1. How can I store? You can use any of the primitive data types, but I'm choosing byte. Byte b1 equal to 1. I want to store second value. Can I use same variable? I want to use value 2. Can I use same variable? Come on, class tester 04 byte. Okay, in place of byte, let me write int. Int I1 equal to 1. Okay, then I am reading the value of I1 and displaying. What value will get from here? 1. Compiled, executed. I'm getting output 1. If I write I1 equal to 2, then tell me, we'll have both 1 and 2 or 2 we will get. 1 replace with 2. Control 1 compiled. Okay, so many confusion masters are there, so I'm removing it. Together, what value I'm getting? 2. Control 1, compile, control 2. What are you getting? 2. That means in the I1 variable memory, the value 1 is replaced with value 2. Okay, everyone understand? Then tell me, if I wanted to store multiple values, what I need to do? You must create multiple variables. Int a equal to 1, int b equal to 2, int c equal to 3, or int a1 equal to a2 equal to a3 equal to, right? Then like this dot 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 int a 100 equal to 100. How many values you want to store? Those many variables you have to create. Control 1 compile. A1 variable already available. This is A2. Control 1 compile and control to execute. Now my question is, if I create multiple variables like individually like this, we have several problems. Okay, we have to create multiple variables like this. If we create multiple variables to store multiple values, we have several problems. Okay, what are the problems? How to solve those problems? Okay, that we'll see in tomorrow class. Okay, so now problem and the solution and continuation explanation are required. So on Monday, tomorrow class, we are going to complete this topic. Tomorrow class is full programming. Please try to practice today class explanation and come tomorrow. Okay, any doubts in today class? Any doubts in today class? Yeah, thank you. See you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll complete rest of the topics. Already in the Google Drive, YouTube links are there. Don't ask every day. YouTube links, okay? Go to Google Drive. Your class material Google Drive. There already a file is there. YouTube links.txt. From there you collect YouTube files. Thank you. See you all next class. Thank you.